Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? My name is Brian. Some of you may have seen me on the Secret Society of Gaming, the podcast and all. Well, today I'm going to do a video review for some of the games that I've recently purchased. We're going to start with the first one, though. We'll start with my first review, though, ever. Get this on there. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, I know there's been some people that have been kind of hesitant to buy the game due to what happened last year. I'm pretty sure we all remember Unity, and I think we all know the issues that are. Well, having spent a week with the game, I will say that although the game has issues, they're not at Unity's level, okay? So let me start with some of the pros and cons with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The pro first, as I mentioned earlier, it's not Unity. I'm sure all of you don't like what happened with Unity, though. And you know what? Ubisoft deserved the backlash and the criticism for what they deserve, though, okay? And quite frankly, yeah. The good news is that based on my time I've played with the game, I think for about a week or so, I haven't run into any of the issues that Unity was plagued with, though. Granted, the game is still... Granted, there are some areas, a hit and miss in some areas, but I was able to play the game without any problems, any issues, so you don't have any bugs or glitches. I haven't run into any apps that, block out certain things, that you need the app to unlock, like there was in Unity. So that's first of all, that's definitely good. So for those who are worried about that, fear not. It's not there, though, okay? The second pro I will say is that the game... that I like the setting. I like the fact that it's now gone into a bit of a modern setting, more into the Industrial Revolution, though. So I really like that. Though I like the idea of the whole story, though, and so setting wise, I really like it, though. And finally, the third pro I would say is the combat. It's an improvement. What I like about in terms of the combat is that it is more in line with what the Arkham games are, in terms of, you have your one punch to attack, one punch to dodge, and also, you have one that breaks out your enemy's block, though. So, that's a positive thing. I'm glad they changed it. It's not Unity level or anything like that. They obviously took a look at what Arkham did right, and basically ran with that, and I think that's a very good thing. I'm glad they ran with a Arkham-style combat this time around. So, with all the positives, what are the negatives about this game? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it's not Unity, so that's a positive, though. Unfortunately, as good as that is, I have run into some issues with the game. There were some characters, animations, either moved slowly or moved a little bit awkward, though. Climbing, however, is still a little bit difficult. It's not impossible to climb up buildings and all like in the Assassin's Creed games, but it can be a little bit difficult when you're trying to go up or trying to jump across certain things. There's a grappling... From what I understand, there is some sort of, grappling hook. It certainly will make it a little bit easier, but still, I do wish that they fixed that. I really did. And I do think some of the glitches that may have been in past Assassin's Creed games really should have been addressed, and it's one of the arguments of why releasing one every year is probably not a good idea. The second complaint I do have with it, though, let's see, what other complaint do I... the graphics are certainly, and the glitches are certainly an issue, though. And okay, my second complaint I will say is visually, it's okay. I mean, it's not the worst PlayStation 4. I had the PS4 version. I know it's available on Xbox One, but it's not the best looking one. I mean, there are plenty of PS4 games I've seen that are really impressive. This one, it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's okay. Though, alright? And, alright, so, and finally, the last one, this is sort of a criticism and also a rant. It's the microtransaction. Personally, I think it's unnecessary. I don't believe it should have been there in the first place, though. I believe Black Flag had some microtransaction, but despite that, I was able to accomplish a lot of things without even touching them, so I really don't think microtransaction is really necessary for a game like this. I mean, so far I've unlocked certain things without the microtransactions, though, so again, I really don't think they should have been there, especially for a $60 game. It's not necessarily to be there, though. Alright, in conclusion, overall, I will say that Assassin's Creed, based on the times that I've played the other Assassin's Creed games, I would rank this one the second best one, Black Flag being my personal favorite, being the best, and Assassin's Creed 3, yeah, I actually did like Assassin's Creed 3 as, the third best, though, okay? It certainly series does have its criticism, but if, for those who are worried this was going to be Unity all over again, fear not, it's not Unity. It plays fine. I haven't run into any big issues with the game, so hopefully that at least gives you some comfort of it, though. So, if you're willing to give the series a chance, Syndicate is fine. It's worth trying out, though, at the very least, before you decide to make a purchase. All right, that concludes my review of Syndicate. Tell me what you think. Do you like my review? Do you think you agree with me, disagree with me? Leave a comment and tell me what you think, all right? All right, well, hopefully this review helped you, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.